At the moment, there isn't a full training session, maybe 1.5, but these friendlies in Asia, Juan Pedro and Rafinha, for example.
Rick is a player, I think, who plays on the wing, even though both are left-footed. He played a role against Korea, he did. I don't know if he'll be a starter, but as an option, he has that characteristic of a guy.
Tokyo. This is the Brazilian national team for another friendly match, and that's the Japanese coach. The Japanese coach, let's listen a bit from Tokyo. A minute of silence. Militão, Casemiro, Richarlison, Paquetá, Bruno from Maranhão, Vini, Climacino, under Ancelotti's command, Ricardinho. What was the big? Minamino was already beaten by the dribble. Nakamura with skill, beautiful play, cross shot. Here he comes again. Nakamura, the cross, a tight ball. And here goes Martinelli. He arrives, pushes the ball forward, asks for it. Martinelli shoots at goal, shoots across. The ball goes right in front of Suzuki's goal. The first dangerous attack from the Brazil team, Martinelli.
Japan's defense, besides being well positioned, is really in line, right? But it's very compact. The Japanese team, right? They don't give any space for creativity to the team that's going to face this challenge.
Minamino, good distribution on the left. Nakamura shoots. Vinny once again. Try to play here. Your opinion. Vinny can in fact play there as a false 9 so far. Vinicius to Martinelli. On the end line, manages to cross. Saved by Suzuki. Kubo. Kubo is skillful, he's a good player. On the end line, Kubo crosses. Done. There's a cross to the far post. Look at Duan, beautiful move, dribbling, believing cross. Here comes Japan, misses. Minamino sends in a dangerous low cross shot. The ball fizzing across the face of the goal towards Ueda. Ueda dives forward for the ball and manages to get a slight touch on it. Then Paulo Henrique recovers and passes it off to Bruno Guimarães. To Paquetá. Back to Bruno, who delivers a perfectly weighted, beautiful ball to Paulo Henrique. And he finishes it for the goal. It's a goal for Brazil. Paulo Henrique, playing in only his second game wearing the iconic yellow Brazil jersey, scores his very first international goal, creating a moment of pure, raw emotion for the fans. Paulo Henrique scores a magnificent goal for Brazil. 1 for Brazil, 0 for Japan. So you can enjoy that play one more time. What a pass. Bruno, Paulo Henrique, Kubo one-on-one. Kubo cross to the far post from the game. And here comes Brazil. Vinicius cuts toward the edge of the box, shields the ball with his body, chips it to Martinelli, face-to-face, shoots for goal. Goal! It is Brazil's own Gabriel Martinelli, who is very well positioned right inside the penalty box, calmly finishing it off for the goal.
The forwards or the fullbacks in this case.
Man marking, pushes it forward, down the sideline. Luis Enrique, a one-on-one cross. Duan shoots for goal just inside the box. Kubo, still him, Duan. First, he was already left behind, went past Carlos like he was standing still. The Japanese are asking for a penalty on Kubo, given to Spain. Calling Vinicius. Luis Enrique opens up on the left. Vinicius tried a touch in the first half. With Kubo's skill, down the end line, there's a cross. Brazilian. Goals by Paulo Henrique and Gabriel Martinelli.
Good game. Luis, a well-studied match.
This is our champion halftime show. You're enjoying it once again. The excitement of the second half begins. You're tuned into sports. Remember, the Blue Samurais don't have Matoma today. Doan offside. This time he got in, rushed it, and Kubo, Bruno Cortes, makes a good pass. Doan, beautiful ball in the middle. Casemiro blocked, shot low. PH cleared it now. It's Japanese pressure. Bruno clears, double marking, manages a cross. The ball comes to the far post. Speaking of him, Doan, he's annoying, he's skillful. Doan, this is Fabricio. Bruno got himself into trouble, gave a gift. Goal. It's Japan's goal, Minamino. What a gift, what a mistake by Fabricio Bruno. He handed it right to Minamino's feet. Defender's error. Brazil looking for the third goal. Martinelli enters the box, makes a move.
Made Brazil's defensive system, they don't let up.
Kubo, praised by Ricardinho, is coming off, and in comes Ito, takes the corner to the near post.
It's a matter of observation, right? He's going to give Jolito a chance. Jolito.
Here comes Brazil with Luis Enrique's skill. He tried to dribble with Paquetá. Good pass, beautiful ball. Casemiro shoots a goal. There's a rebound and a two-step save by Suzuki. Japan tries a play down the right. The cross to the far post. Goal. It's Japan's goal, Nakamura. Fabrizio Bruno still tries to clear it and sends it backwards. Nakamura ties the game for the Japanese national team. Japan better in the second half, scoring 2 goals. Nakamura closing in at the far post, unmarked, shooting first time. There you go, Tula. Here comes Japan. They got to the middle. He thinks about the play, enters the box. Nakamura, cross. Japan pushing forward. Duanen's shot. It's on target. Casemiro, the marking, gets to the end line. There's a cross. Look at Cunha. Goal. For Brazil, but the offside was called. Matias Cunha complains. The ball was played to Joelinton. He was one-on-one. Joelinton's shot was blocked. Poor finish. Goal kick for Suzuki. Goal kick for the Japanese national team. Joelinton is feeling it. You know, Luis, that for 2 World Cups in a row, Japan almost faced Brazil because Japan was eliminated in the round of 16. Ito lifts his head. There's a cross. Ueda's attempt hits the crossbar. Japan is pressing forward. Ueda off the crossbar. Once again, Ito with the cross. Ueda crossbar. Goal kick. Corner kick for the Japanese team. The header. Goal. For Japan. Ueda the turnaround. It's in. Japan comes out relentless in the second half and scores 3 goals. Ueda turning the game around. Vinny can't believe it. 3 for Japan. 2 for Brazil. First, the ball hit the crossbar. The last touch was from Fabrizio Bruno. Therefore, a corner kick on the corner kick. In the 6-yard box. Getting ahead of the marking. Parasoy's putting more players on the field. Luis Enrique on the end line. There's a cross. Joel then arrives late. Commits a foul as he arrives. Foul for the Japanese team. Eric Faria. Just to finish about Ito, right? And here comes the Japanese team with a shot. An active play inside the penalty area. A back heel. The shot at 24, second half of the match. You're tuned in to Sport TV. There's a cross. The ball is flicked. Caio Henrique puts effort into the cross. A tight ball. Not against Estevam. Cross to the far post. To Rodrigo, Mochizuki and Ogawa. Brazil comes with Rodrigo with the outside of his foot. The cross to Richard to make things clearer, right? Soma on the overlap with a shoots low. The rebound. Japan gets it once again. Japan is pressing, putting on the heat. Almost on the grass, back for a Brazilian attempt. Brazil comes